few years ago, we bought a property. We've been making payments on it ever since, consistent, never missed one. And I looked at the balance recently and we were almost exactly where we started. And that gets me thinking, where did all of the money go? Now, I know exactly where it went, but we'd fallen into something and not really thought about it
I declare bankruptcy!
until it hit me how much we had already paid and how much we would pay over the lifetime of this loan. That's what we're talking about today, the minimum payment trap, why it feels like the right move, why your brain is specifically wired to keep choosing it, and what it's costing you over time. For the sake of this video and me not really wanting to figure out how to do an overlay for this of math and show you everything, we're going to use an easy number, okay? It's just pretty easy to work with mental math and all of that. So also, these numbers are rough here, so don't quote me on this. Your card's minimum calculation may vary slightly, but the math works the same way. So $5,000 in credit card debt at 22% APR. Now, that's high, like really high. There are credit cards that have a standard of 30%, which is just insane. But I want you to know that's high, okay? So this is close to the current national average interest rate on most cards right now, okay? So you get your statement, minimum payment due $100. You pay it, threat neutralized, and your nervous system relaxes.
Good.
We'll come back to that because it matters more than you think. But here's what actually happens. Of that $100 payment, roughly 92 went to interest and about 8 came off the actual balance, the principal. $8.
It's a trap!
At that rate, paying only the minimum amount every month, it will take you about 7 to 8 years to pay off that $5,000. And when it's done, you will have paid somewhere between $9,000 and $10,000 total.
Really?
You borrowed $5,000. You paid back nearly 10. The bank didn't trick you. They just did the math. So when you see a bill, a credit card statement, a loan balance, any financial obligation, your brain registers it as a threat, not metaphorically, literally.
Literally.
Your amygdala flags it. Your cortisol ticks up and your body wants to resolve the threat and move on. Paying the minimum resolves the threat. The due date is satisfied, the account is current, the notification goes away, your nervous system down regulates. It gets the signal that the danger is past and you feel relief. That relief is real. It's not you being stupid or lazy. It's your brain doing exactly what it was designed to do. Identify a threat, take action, and return to baseline.
So what's a heck of 2 roof lights? The stylish house frame furniture, and
I know it's a lot to take in. The problem here is that your nervous system doesn't care about 22%. It doesn't care about what that balance looks like in 3 years. It cares about right now, the present moment, relief. That's the whole transaction as far as your brain is concerned. This is called present bias.
What did you say?
Your brain is wired to choose relief right now over a better outcome later, every time. They are not offering you a minimum payment as a courtesy. They are offering you a minimum payment because they know your brain will take the relief and hand them $5,000 in interest in exchange for it. While I'm at it, make sure to like and subscribe and share with everyone you know, because who isn't struggling with money right now? And people don't talk about money because it's uncomfortable. So I'll do it for you. Let me make this more concrete for you, okay? Because abstract numbers don't move people, real ones do. Same $5,000 balance, 22% APR. You pay the minimum every month and nothing extra. Year one, you've paid roughly $1,200. Your balance has dropped by maybe $150. Year two, same thing, another $1,200 out of your account, another $150 off the balance, give or take. You are 2 years in, you've paid $2,400 and your balance is still around $4,700. Here's what makes this really brutal. This isn't because you did anything wrong. You paid every single month. You were never late and you were handling debt responsibly. But responsible and optimal are not the same thing. The structure of minimum payments is designed to keep you in the relationship as long as possible.
The worst relationship of my life.
The longer you carry the balance, the more you pay. That's how credit cards and debt work. So the interest on most debt accrues daily, which means your balance is growing every single day. Not once a month, not when your statement closes, every day. That means that the timing of your payment matters, not just the amount. If you wait your due date to pay, you've let 30 days of daily interest stack up on the full balance before your payment even touches it. If you make a payment mid-cycle, say 2 weeks before your due date, you've reduced the average daily balance that interest is calculated on. Your next interest charge is smaller. It compounds in your favor instead of the bank's. Same dollar amount, different timing, different outcome.
Calculator.
And extra payments, even small ones, little tiny, do more than you think when they're applied correctly. Even an extra $50 a month on that $5,000 balance doesn't just save you $50. It saves you months of interest. It moves your payoff date significantly. We're talking huge. The math accelerates in a way that isn't obvious until you actually run the numbers. Which brings me to something I've been working on. And I'll do a full video on this soon, but there's a reason most debt payoff tools give you a method and call it a day. Snowball, avalanche, pick one, good luck. And that's if you even know the difference between the different methods. Don't feel ashamed if you don't. A lot of people don't, but you're learning, which puts you ahead. All of these debt and budget tools don't look at your specific balance, your interest rate, and your monthly income and tell you the exact sequence that gets you out of debt the fastest with the least amount of interest paid. The gap is something I've been building a solution for. So, more on that soon. So, if you've been making minimum payments and feeling like you're doing the right thing, you're not wrong for feeling that way. You're responding to a real signal. Your nervous system was doing its job. But the relief you feel every month when that payment posts, I've survived another month.
I'll go tally the votes.
The most expensive financial decision most people make isn't a big purchase. It's the small monthly decision to pay the minimum and then move on. Go look at one balance you're carrying, find the interest rate, estimate what you've paid in the last 12 months. Figure out how much of that was interest. That number is the cost of your relief. And when you're ready to stop guessing at the right move and just want the math to tell you what to do, I'll have something for you soon. Until then, Duck, duck, whoop, whoop.